2, 3, 4. What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'll show you how to play Understand by Keshi. This one is actually, you can say, a perfect lesson, because the last one I missed out the tab, and so I just thought of remaking another the same song by just adding the tab and making some minor changes where it's actually required. So this will be it. You're gonna be learning the whole song. Hopefully this will be clearing all your doubts and all. So let's get started. By the way, I've lightly covered the whole album, Gabriel, so you can check out if you just want to learn any song. That's it. The playlist is out there. So no capo, it's in the stand tuning. We have 2 parts, and that's it for the whole song. The song is a little bit tricky because we have lots of chord changes and all. So let's have a look at the first part. Right? We start off like this. Just a minute. So basically you have the F major chord at the beginning. It's 1 on the E, 3rd fret on the A, D2. By the way, I'm really going a bit random with the fingers, but if you want to know, it's basically thumb for the top 3 strings, index for the G, middle finger for the B, ring finger for the high. Got it? So thumb for the top 3, middle finger for the B, index for the G, ring finger for the high. Pinky is useless, but sometimes I do change it out, sometimes if needed. Do whatever actually feels easy to you. So we got E1, D3, G2. Then we'll move on to the next chord, which is you can call this a A minor 6. Have my pinky on 6th fret of 3rd fret of the A string, A minor 6, 3rd fret on the A string. Then D2, G2, B1, G2. So it's actually like an A minor chord, but just with the extra pinky added on the 3rd fret. So we call it A minor 6. You can play it over here too. So we got, so from the beginning. Then we quickly go to the C sharp diminished 7. What I do over here is I play this 4th fret on the E string, 5th fret on the D string, pinky on the 5th fret of the B string, index on G3. So we got, do add the slides wherever it's actually required. So we got, then again add a slide and come to 5th fret of the E string, and you can just bar the index on the whole 5th fret like this. Then we play D7. We still have 5 on the G string with the index bar, middle finger is on 6th fret of the B string. So we got, and I quickly play D, G, B, G. So A, D, G, B, G. So it's in a sequence. So A, D, G, B, G. Got it? So from the beginning we got, and then we come to a G minor. You notice that thing, it's basically a slide, that line which we have. So you now bar the whole 3rd fret. It's right, the previous chord was a D minor 7. Right now we are into a G minor 7 chord, and I actually bar the whole 3rd fret, but I just do a slide from 1 fret back, so from the 2 to 3. So now you have the whole thing barred. So hit the 3 on the E, the G3. You have the pinky on 5th fret of the high E string. You hit the B and high E string together. The B3, E5. Then you remove your pinky and play 3 on E, 3 on B. Back pinky on 5th fret of the high E string, and we'll still have 3rd fret on the B string. And again open, then again 3rd fret on E and B. So we got, then you hit the B string, then the G string on that 3rd fret bar stuff. So we got, then we go to C dominant 9 chord, 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, and index on D2. And I play A D B G, A D B G, and then I go to a C half diminished chord. I simply just do one damn stroke on the diminished chord. It's basically my index bar on the 2nd fret of that D G B string, my middle finger and ring finger on the 3rd fret of A and the G string. By the way, you can play the chord like this. It's up to you. You can use all the 4 fingers you have to play the chord, or you can simply just use a bar, which I do over here. You slowly strum it with the thumb. Got it? So this will be a more better look, so you can see my right hand too. See how I'm playing the first part. This is basically the first part. What happens after that, once he plays that, which goes for the intro, he does the exact same thing. But if you notice carefully, he actually plays the G minor once. So he does this thing once. He doesn't do this once. So we got, so he avoids the 2nd time. He does that. I don't know what I'm saying, but he is just not playing it twice. He's just playing it once. So we got, and he also, I think he avoids that C9 chord, and he directly goes to the C diminished chord, and he does a little bit of picking. So these are small changes which he made while playing the words, so you can actually keep that in mind. I'll show you guys play that in a minute. Before that, let me play the intro. Both are those same, but there's just one small change. Keep that in mind. So we got 1 2 3 4. Now the verse which I was talking about. So what I did, instead of playing it this twice, I just played it once. And then instead of playing the C9 chord, I just moved on to the diminished of C and just played the whole thing out there. Did the small plucking stuff out there. Just do random plucking, right? Back to the normal position, and the second part, which is double the length of this part. Like, we have lots of part to learn over here. I'll show you guys that in a minute. So we have this first thing. Just a minute. So over here, this part, we started with the B flat major 7 chord. I have A1, I got D3, I have G2. So I play A, D, G, D. The second time, I put my pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string. But what you can actually do is you can do a hammer down from 1 to 3 on the B string. So instead of just playing 3 2 3 on DGB, you can just do 3 2 hammer down on 3, like this, which we have in the song. So we got boom dum 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 dum. Then you hit the G string, the B string, so and G string. So you got it. So this was the first bar. Then I think you go to back to B flat, you play the same thing, A, D, G, D, and then you go to a B flat minor 7, and we do this. For this part, you have to put your pinky on the 4th fret of the high E string. You're hitting the A1, the B2, and the high E string 4th fret. You're plucking it together. Then I hit the D3, and in that time, the time which I get, I just bring my pinky on the 3rd fret of the A string. I'm sorry, 3rd fret of the high E string. Again, you pluck the B2, E3, and A1. Then you hit the D string 3rd fret again. So we got. So the first two bar we got then we have this thing. So we play a A minor 7 chord, which is simple. Mute, open, second, open, first, open. We play A, D, B, G, A, D, B, G. So open, second, first, open, open, second, first, open. And then we do this. We go to a D7 chord. I'll have 5th fret on the A, 5th fret on the D. I'll plug the A and D, not D, sorry, G. 5th fret on G, 5th fret on A. I'll plug the A and G together. Then I hit the 4th fret on D string. And then hear this quick thing over here going in the song. It's basically open D, 2nd fret on G, 1st fret on B. 2 frets, 1 fret up, 1 fret up, 1 fret up. So it just goes chromatically up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So bum 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 bum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you quickly move on to the G minor stuff. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the G minor thing. We hit E3, G3, B3 and E5 together. Then you play B3, G3, D3. So you got back to C9 dominant. We play A, D, B, G, right? And then you go to F chord over here. You play E1, D3, G2, then you have A3, D2. So we moved on from this chord shape F to back to that A minor 6 position. So we played F, then A minor 6, just A and D. And then you go quickly to that diminished chord of C sharp 7, C sharp diminished 7. And I do this. I hit the A4, the D5, and I plug the B5 and the G3 together. Like this. Got it? So we got and then you go to the D minor chord, you do a small strum on A5, D7 and G5. Then you hit the G string 5th fret. Then you play B4, I'm sorry, B6, then B5. So we got, and then we just go back to the G minor 7 chord and we do the same thing again. E3, G3, B5, B3, E5 together. Then B3, G3. Then you go to the diminished, the dominant 9 chord of C9. This is dominant, this is diminished. Keep that in mind. So dominant 9, so A, D, B, G. And then we just do one strum on the diminished chord of C, which is 3, 2, 3, 2 on DGB, and that's the end. So we have 2 parts, and that's the end. So this one was a bit lengthy, so I'll ask you guys to just replay the video. If you have any problem, you can pause the video. Excuse me. You can take screenshots of the tablature and all. Just try out a level best. This will take a lot of time because this is actually a bit hard. So just practice, you'll get into it. I know this. I think this is a lot more harder to sing because you have to just play everything properly. Never mind. I'll just play the whole thing right now for you guys. Just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So hopefully I have showed you all the parts. We just got 2 parts. It just repeats one after the other, goes like 2-3 times, and the next part 2-3 times, the next part. That's how it actually goes. So again, I'm saying just practice. Again, if you have doubt, drop a comment down below. I hope right now I've cleared everything. If you want to know any chords, some specific names, how the name of the chord comes, you can just comment down below. I'll help you out, and do subscribe. I'm working really hard, as you guys can see. It took me like 1 hour to make this tab because the second part was so hectic. Never mind. That's it. I'll see you guys back in the next video. Bye.